First, cycling for a great cause. A Fernandina Beach alum is using his bike to help underserved youth here on our First Coast. You know, the school year is coming to a close, and a lot of parents around our First Coast will be looking for a place to send their children this summer. Tonight, I'm taking you to the heart of the game to share how one local man is trying to help one pedal at a time.
I'm ready to go. I feel good, man.
Colby Harris, a Fernandina Beach resident, is preparing for the Cycle of Grit.
But this last month has definitely been tough. So I've been trying to cycle anywhere between 100 to 130 miles every week. So spending 10 hours or so a week on the bike.
It's a 100-mile bike ride from San Marco here in Jacksonville to Fernandina Beach back to Jacksonville.
And it's funny, I've heard from some people, they're like, no, I couldn't do it. I said, look, well, what if you had this cause? What if you could help somebody have an opportunity to go to a summer camp, escape their situation, see something new?
Colby is cycling to raise money so that underserved kids from around our First Coast can attend the Grit Summer Camp at JU. Sponsors will donate money for every mile Colby finishes.
I grew up going to summer camp, but the reality is that not all kids have that same opportunity. And I think we could all agree that summer is the best time of the year for some, but it's also the toughest. I mean, we have kids in our backyard in Jacksonville that aren't guaranteed a hot meal, aren't guaranteed a person to hang out with.
Colby says the story he holds closest to his heart came from a camper last year who said he wished Colby and a couple of staffers were his brothers.
So I know the power of that. I know what that meant to have some guys that always had my back and were looking out for me. And to hear that from him, it just meant a lot to know that we had an impact on him and that he was going to take the things we had taught him to lead a better life, and that we were going to be in his back pocket for the rest of his life.
Because the children are our future.
The number one thing people are even more worried about nowadays is the next generation. What will they look like? What will they be like? How will they act? What principles will they live by? And I believe at Grit Camp we're really revolutionizing the way we prepare and educate our youth for their future.
Now, Colby will start his 100-mile bike ride from Jacksonville to Fernandina Beach, back to Jacksonville next Friday at 5 in the morning. He said he hopes to complete it in 10 hours. As for the Grit Camp, it is being held on the campus of JU. It is an 8-week camp that starts on May 29th. Now, Colby says they've already raised about $17,000, and if you would like to help out, just go to cycleofgrit.com, and you can find this story on firstcoastnews.com.